AITA for not wanting to have sex after my wife turned it into a reward and punishment system, plus all updates. I think my wife is experiencing a phenomena called the 7 years itch right now. We are married to each other for 7 years now and did not have any serious problems before. Around the end of 2023, she started offering sex for small gestures such as gifts and doing chores. For the last 7 years, and since I have been an independent adult, I make sure to handle my share of chores. She offered mind-blowing sex for me, doing her part of chores, which I enjoyed first. Then, it turned into gifts and gestures. Mind you, these had all been present in our relationship for the last 7 years. Nothing out of ordinary. That change happened literally overnight. Great sex life. Both take care of other parties' needs by communicating clearly and respecting their wishes. Even though it was good at first, it turned into a form of reward or punishment later on. You did not do X, no sex for you, or good, you did this, and we can have sex. I asked her what is the deal with this. She did not do it before. She said she gets turned on and feels emotionally connected. When I put extra effort in the relationship, I just rolled my eyes at that. What did even change overnight for it to happen? I should have asked it back then. It has been few months since this started, and I could not take it anymore. I started refusing her advances because it's such a turn off for me. Yesterday, she came to me and said, "You did the chores. I think you deserve a reward." I told her, "Do not know where you have seen this, but it's getting out of hand. I am not Pavlov's dog that you are giving threat or punishment to. Communicate with me if there is something wrong. But this change you had overnight is ridiculous. Do you expect me to beg for it and obey you in every case? You are making me feel like I have not contributed anything to chores or did not show you any gestures before that. Just tell me what is happening. Because if we are going to change every good aspect of our relationship because you saw it somewhere else, this relationship will die out faster than a candlestick." She stormed out crying and slept on the couch. I'm getting cold shoulder now. Did my wife turn into an 8-year-old child, or what? What is this sudden change? And am I the asshole for not wanting to have sex with her and calling out her behavior? I would appreciate advice, especially from women. Update. I was planning to talk to my wife today, but surprisingly, she came to talk to me in the early morning during breakfast. She apologized and told me the things I said made her understand. She hurt me, and she felt terrible for that. She told me she took it too far without reading my reactions. I also apologized for telling her off like that and losing control of my emotions. We had a great discussion about what happened, why it happened, and our marriage in general. I asked her if she thought my gestures were not enough, and she thought share of chores were unfair. She said it's not like that, and there is no problem with share of chores nor my gestures. She has been feeling less confident, and adding a new dynamic to our relationship by making me try more made her feel better, just like before we were married. Also, she told me, having less things to do allowed her to completely focus on me and turned her on more. She also stated she was feeling shy initiating due to her confidence, and this dynamic helped her to initiate. I asked if she was happy with our sex life and me. She said she is more than happy, and reward and punishment thing has nothing to do with it. My final question was if she had this kind of kink. She said maybe. She felt good playing like that, but accepted turning the whole sex life into this was terrible of her. I agreed. While it was good in the beginning, turning the whole sex life into a reward and punishment system and doing it all the time became a problem. I told her, I am okay with that kind of play or any kind of play, as long as it's communicated. I am a freak, so no problem from my side. We had more talk about private things, but in the end communicated our thoughts and feelings to each other clearly. In the end, she told me maybe I should reward her for being a good girl this time, and this awakened something sleeping in me. I do not know if I will be able to wait for the night. Finally, there were some people demonizing my wife and telling me to divorce or find an affair right away. On the other hand, some declared me as a deadbeat husband abusing my wife by making her mommy me, even though I clearly stated it's not like that in the post. Why? People love assuming things with zero information like that to make one party guilty. Chill. The problem is solved. And I would say with that challenge, our love and sex life will level up from the looks of it. Thank you for all the suggestions and help. Cheers! What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.